My last and I think possibly one of my most important questions for you is, in my heart, I firmly believe that there was an orchestrated conspiracy against your brother's research. Do you believe that there was a conspiracy against Ron Wyatt?
I believe it with my whole heart. I believe it with everything that I am. I've saw it in actions. I felt it with me.
So has the Ark of the Covenant really been found? I came across a few videos a while back of a guy named Kevin Cash, whose major purpose here on TikTok was to show that the Ark of the Covenant has indeed been found. In fact, it's been known for over 40 years apparently. On January 6, 1982, a man by the name of Ron Wyatt said to have discovered the Ark of the Covenant, which was located about 20 feet below Christ's crucifixion site. Now, isn't that interesting?
Dr. Ron Wyatt. So
oh no. Is this photo for real? Is this photo for real? Does this actually come from them? I'm asking the question.
I think you're jealous.
You think I'm jealous? Is that a bathtub in the middle of the desert? All right. The text does not say anywhere that the rock was split. This is pareidolia. I see nothing. I see a white circle and a dot. No, it's not the real Mount Sinai.
At least he didn't lie about his name.
Miles west of Jerusalem, archaeologists found this biblically accurate stone matching the description of the Ark of the Covenant.
Hey everybody, no they didn't. Every single word of this is wrong and that picture is fake. To begin, Ron Wyatt only ever claimed to have seen the Ark of the Covenant underneath the Garden Tomb, which is not 12 miles west of Jerusalem, but in Jerusalem. Ron Wyatt also claimed that God made it so all the pictures he tried to take of it were too fuzzy to be of any use. So that is a staged photograph. That is not Ron.
Well, once again, Mount Ararat is in the news.
Researchers in Turkey now claim they found indisputable evidence that the story of Noah's Ark was not a cautionary tale, but a verifiable historical event.
Noah's Ark has been found. Well, has it? We certainly don't believe it has, actually.
We can rule out the Dura-Pinar site as being Noah's Ark. It is truly just a geologic formation.
That particular site has been researched carefully by our geologist, Dr. Andrew Snelling, and other geologists and archaeologists. But let's consider this. The Bible says the ark landed on the mountains of Ararat, not Mount Ararat, but the mountains of Ararat. It doesn't specify which particular mountain. Now, there's a particular claim that there's a site at the foot of Mount Ararat. It resurfaces in the news now and then, as it has again recently, to say, oh, this is the remains of Noah's Ark.
Now that we've heard from the popular top-notch creationists that all weirdly and oddly enough happen to agree with the godless heathen atheists, let's hear from Ron Wyatt.
Well, I believe that we are living in the last generation on planet Earth as it is today. And I believe that God is getting everyone's attention so that no one will be lost without having had an opportunity to see the truth and accept it and to make the necessary changes. I believe that I was the only one that volunteered at the time when God was ready to reveal all these things. And like my critics say, it's impossible for one person to find all these things. And that's true. But all things are possible through God. And He simply revealed all of these things in a manner where no one should be misled as to who has revealed this. I'm not clever enough to have found all these places and objects. So this is something that God has taken into His own hands and is doing a show and tell presentation of His treasures, His archaeological treasures, in a manner that is designed to strengthen the faith of the believers and to convince those who have seen no good reason to believe what Christians have to say. to convince them that the Bible is historically accurate and divinely inspired.
Hey, Steven here. Thank you guys for watching this show. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you're interested in helping continue the legacy of Ron Wyatt and helping ProverbsGuys Ministries continue that legacy and keep the fight up with Ron, for Ron, you can do so by making a donation to ProverbsGuys Ministries. We have multiple ways you can do that. I'll be sure to put some links in the description of the video for you, and anything would be appreciated so that we can continue defending Ron Wyatt's legacy. Thank you.